Okay, in today's video, I'm going to be researching the best time to trade meme coins. Now, you might be asking why exactly, is this important? Why should I be trading at a specific time of the day? Well, it's because at certain times of the day, there is more volume in the market. And when there's more volume, it usually means that things are going to go higher. So if there's a new narrative, there's a high chance that, it's going to go to a higher market cap, and when there's more volume, it also means that things migrate easier. So instead of having to, gamble and see whether something's migrate, you're gonna have more confidence that something's gonna migrate when there's more volume at that particular hour of the day. So right here, I have this pump fund volume heat map, and as you can see here, the most or the best days where there's the most volume is on Sunday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So you want to be trading on those 3 days. Now, you might be asking why exactly these days are the best days for volume. Well, it's because on the weekends, people, they do other things. They don't really like to trade on Friday and Saturday. The big guys who hold a lot of money, because right now, a lot of people treat meme coin trading like a job. The people who really have a lot of money in the space, you have seven, eight figures to liquid to put into meme coins. A lot of these guys treat it as a job. They've made a lot of money in, whether it's this cycle or the past cycle. So obviously they have days off as well, just like everybody else. So they usually take Friday and Saturday off. And then sometimes they also take Sunday off, but it really depends. I think some day can be a high volume day because sometimes you have like volume going on in China. Because this time is in EST, it's not UTC. So there might be some volume going on in China. That's why on Sundays can be quite high volume, and also a lot of people are at home on Sundays as well. But overall, the best days to trade are just Sunday, Wednesday, and Thursday, or the weekdays, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Because as you can see here, there's also a decent amount of volume on Monday and Tuesday. Now, these times, of course, are in EST, which is Eastern Standard Time. So you need to convert it to your own specific, time zone to actually get the best times to trade. But I have all of the best times over here. But as you can see here, we're going to be using the green bars over here from about 10 a.m. EST to 8 to 9 p.m. EST on a Sunday are pretty good times to trade. So that's almost like a 12-hour time slot to, do some decent trade and make a few flips. And then on Monday here, we have 10 a.m. EST to 5 p.m. EST. So, like I said, a lot of people treat this as like a full-time job. So that's why you're seeing times like that. These are the times that people go to work usually. So these are the times that the biggest meme coin traders are usually sat down on their computer, grinding away trying to find the best plays. And we have the same times on Tuesday as well, 10 a.m. EST to 5 p.m. EST. And on Wednesday we have 10 a.m. EST to 8 p.m. EST. Thursday 10 a.m. EST to 8 p.m. EST. Friday we have 11. We have you have 11 a.m. EST to 4 p.m. EST. And lastly, on Saturday, we have 11 a.m. EST to 4 p.m. EST. So those are the best times to trade overall. And then if you want the times in UTC as well, it might be easier to convert from UTC. The times for UTC are over here as well. And obviously from this data, we can, conclude that the best time to trade is when both Europeans and Americans are awake, especially Americans because Americans tend to do the most volume in the market. So, but when both of those two time zones are awake, so usually when it's nighttime for Europeans and midday for Americans, that's when the most volume is done in the market because there's the most active traders in the market that can do like a lot of volume. As well as that, I also have this data here. This was data that I compiled a while ago, a few months ago. I just wanted to, grab some data about Pump for myself. So I scraped a lot of data from Pump from about like all of the top market cap tokens that have migrated and held, a specific market cap that goes like above 60K or something. at the time. And yeah, from this data, this is quite a long, Google Docs, but there's a lot of data here. If you guys want to go through it, maybe it will give you some insight. It's a bit old, but I think a lot of it's still relevant. But yeah, at the time here, we saw, similar hours of the day from about 8 p.m. UTC time, or 8 p.m. UTC time to about, midnight or 1 a.m. UTC. Those were the, decent times to trade. And then as we can see here, similar times as well. We have Wednesday being the best overall day to trade. Tuesday also being the second best day to trade. That, similar to what we saw below. But obviously Sunday, unfortunately, it looks like Sunday is a bit dry sometimes. But obviously, for the most part, weekdays are usually just the best days to trade, just the safest days to trade. I would say Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday overall are usually just the best days to trade, in my opinion. And then Sunday can sometimes be good, I guess. And then yeah, I compiled the data here. Approximately 1.4% of from tokens actually hit raydium, and yeah, this was just like some analysis on my end, just like research that I did. And then we also have some success rates as here. So usually in the morning you usually have a high success rate, which is actually something I've noticed. Like when I'm trading, it's usually easier to bond at earlier times in the morning, like 4 a.m., 5 a.m. UTC. And I think this is because it's just like nothing's really going on. There's no volume in the market. Like there's volume. People still want to bond things and make things go up, but there's not like enough. People aren't really trading like graduated token because there's not enough volume to trade graduated tokens. So they start to stick to pump funds, and also this is kind of like when the largest traders aren't really too active. Maybe some more like smaller traders start to enter, so they obviously prefer trading new pairs because this is like when work ends. This is like late at night in America, so some smaller like size traders might prefer trading new pairs as well. So yeah, it's just easier to bond. Obviously, I don't want to be coming to any conclusions as well. But this is just what the day is saying. Like, I'm not sure why it might be bonding better, but this is just what the day is saying. It's just easier to bond around 5 a.m., 6 a.m. UTC. And the percentage of coins that bond for each day of the week is always the same. So this is taking the data from amount of coins that launch and the amount of coins that actually bond. So it doesn't actually really matter if you're trading new pairs and you're trying to get to radium, trying to bond. It doesn't really matter what day of the week you trade because you're always going to get the same percentage of coins that bond for each day of the week. It's always basically just very, very similar. This is months and months of data, but the issue with this reasoning is that they won't get as many opportunities. So obviously there's going to be less coins on a Sunday, so there's going to be less opportunities to bond on a Sunday, but you're still going to have the same success rate no matter what day of the week it is. And then yeah, there's also some key points here. I think this was one I also looked at the average volume. So it's around takes around 50k average volume to bond. I think Sol or 350 Sol. So focus on the value of Sol. It's a lot. It's slightly higher now, I think. And then median amount of time to bond takes about 42 minutes. Meantime takes around 1 hour and 17 minutes. This is all data. And then Q1 25th percentile. So 25% of coins will bond in like less than 6 minutes. So that's something that's really common. Now I'm not sure this accounts for. I'm not sure if I accounted for bundles, but I might have. I'm not sure if I did. But yeah, for the most part, 25% of coins. I think I did, but I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, for the most part, pretty much most coins bond within within like 20 minutes for the most part. But 25% of coins usually bond within 6 minutes, and I think the best coins usually bond in a short amount of time. That was also something else that I got at as well. Most good coins do bond in a shorter period of time. And yeah, there's a ton of other data. There's more data here as well. There's also distribution of launch hours. You have slightly more tokens launching at the end of the day, of course, in UTC, which will be like midday EST. And then the distribution of launch days. Obviously, you have more on Tuesday, more on Monday, more on the weekdays basically, and then you have less on Saturday and Sunday. So yeah, this is just like a summary of data that can be used to help you understand the market better. There's also this as well, which is pump fund cheat code. There's a ton of data here as well, such as tokens launched by date, pump fund volume by week, and you can also see the hourly volume and pump fund for the past week as well. So there's a ton of data here from like 8 p.m. This is in UTC, so this will be like midday America, 8 p.m. It'll be like 3 p.m. at EST. So yeah, 8 p.m. UTC to about midnight UTC are usually best times to trade right now. And there's also some similar data here on raydium as well. So yeah, all the data usually matches up. Like I said, this was months of data, so it's pretty like accurate, pretty it's still gonna like have some relevance even though it's a few months old. But yeah, we also have the date here as well for pump on cheat code, and we also have similar things saying here on the actual pump from volume heat map. So yeah, these are overall just the best times of the day. I hope you guys can use this data to help you understand how to trade meme coins better, and also understand whether or not you want to trade at the best time of the day, or maybe you want to buy dips when there's a lower volume going on in the market. If you're a dip buyer, it might be better for you to actually be active when there's less volume, because there might be more opportunities to buy dips on good tokens that you want to invest in. But overall, I hope this video helped you. If you want to check out the data, links for those will be in the description for all of these three data points that you can use to kind of help you also make your own analysis or thesis or whatever you want to make. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you check out our Discord as well. We have a community growing slowly, and leave a subscribe and a like, and yeah, have a great day.